Evening, guys. Update on the driving range. If you've been using this to map your balls with, now when you select a ball that you want to export, in this case it's the 87 ball, right? Now when I go to export this working ball here, I can give it a ball ID, and we click yes. This time we're going to bring up the dialog box asking you the name that you want to save it to. What I would do is I would go onto your desktop and then right click on it and create a new folder, right? And we'll call it my ball files, or any other name that you like to call it, but that way you can save your ball files that you've mapped into a separate folder outside the program folder, just in case you install it and you get it overwritten. This way it's safer to be outside, right? So we'll give it the name 87 ball. We'll just call it this. No need to put the extension in, because I add that automatically once you save it, right? So now the file's been copied and finished. So as you see, it's right there, right? So now you have your ball files saved into a new folder that you created, and then you can have this folder contain all your saved ball data. That way you know, right? So if you're using ShotCalc 2, right, and you want to load up a ball file, now you know you could go to your desktop right away and go to that folder you created and, you know, open up the ball, right? So now you have that ball working for you, right? If you're using the Approach 16 version 3, you will have to manually copy that file over into the Approach 16 v3 folder and clone it and give it the same name as this level 87 ball, or whatever you called it. The other Approach program I kind of been working on now is the Approach 20, right? So again, you could load that same ball file up, right, from wherever you put it, and I open that up, and open that up, boom. So now I'm working with that file, so that we have all our files saved in a separate folder outside any of the programs folders, so that you can always load in a ball, not worry about it being overwritten if you do another install or something like that. So I'm just waiting on the license agreement with the gauges here. So hopefully soon I'll get to go ahead and then I can release this. So again, the yardage calculated, the ball data is your map data that you loaded, what was calculated to the flag, and what you've got mapped here as you scroll through your records, right? And of course the putting courses, right? And if the same thing here, if it's a tee box and you look at your ball data, you're only going to see tee. You're on a fairway, you're looking at your ball data, it's everything but tee, right? So when you do your ball locations, just make sure on the tee shots that you have the word tee in there. And short game, what that will do is, if you're, say you're only 28 yards out, right? And it's 26 to the flag. Well, the short game will go through the short records and try to find a good match for you versus the shot type. So you can see that we have 26, and so the flop only goes at 19. Would not be good. Right? Could use a punch, and there you see we have a 26, 65% full back, full power. Again, it's 2608. Right? You can also see it up here, 2608. And so this is talking out of the sand. If we look at natural fairway, normal fairway, you'll see that it starts at 49. So when you get in the rough, I mean, you could start adding records from the rough and so on, and build up a little library of shots here, for this type. And again, you can just add whatever new that you want, and it'll save it once you get off of it. So again, if you would get up here, short game, and we wanted to save that. What happened to my Jimmy record here? That should have saved it, right? On the close, right? And we save it. Okay. Well, apparently you'll have to make sure to click off the box here once you're inside of it. Make sure that you give focus to another box here, so that you're outside that box, right? And then that will save it that way. I didn't give focus to another control, so another control has to be focused on. You'll have to leave this box, right, in order for it to save it. Right? So now, when I restart it again, it should be there. Yep, it is right here. Okay. So just make sure of that, that you leave it. Normally you're going to anyway. I mean, you're going to be back and forth to putting or approach, but just make sure that you go to a different control. So, and that will save that. So, I think that's it. I'll let you guys know on the licensing for the gauge, if I can get away with not having to purchase the trial free gauges here, and if I can, then I'll release it. So, but that's the updates, and you can download them, and the 4 programs too will be listed. So have a good one.